What's up, guys? It's Blu-ray David again, back with another video. And, yes, in the previous video I'm going to be talking about this. Why Star Wars is better than Star Trek. So let's get started. Okay, so we all know that Star Trek came out first, like, I think in the 60s. Honestly, guys, it is such a terrible franchise. It really is, right from the start. There's so many movies out there, so many TV shows, and they just don't come up with better, like, story arcs. But when it came to Star Wars, that came out in 77, that's when all things changed. Star Wars immediately punched Star Trek in the face, saying, oh, we're better than you, we're going to be taking over other stuff now, so you can take your franchise somewhere else, because you're a low-budget franchise, basically. So yeah, and then all of a sudden there's a freaking Star Trek reboot. I haven't seen all these guys, but I know it's all bad. The reboot was in '09. I think, I mean, I haven't seen this one, but I think Chris Hemsworth is in that movie. And I'm like, dude, you need to have a better role. I mean, well, first of all, I've heard the Thor movie, and then I saw Chris Hemsworth, and when I saw him in a clip of, like, the Star Trek reboot, I'm like, yeah, he has a better job in Marvel. Yep. Yeah, Star Wars is very, very popular than Star Trek. You barely hear people talk about Star Trek now because it's so bad. I mean, yes, Warriors are better and Trekkians are lame. Think about that. I once got into a fight with a friend once about it, and then I basically won over it. I'm not bragging about it, but I basically won over it. Yes, Star Wars has better movies, better TV shows, and has better marketing. And honestly, J.J. Abrams should stay with Lucasfilm, because after The Force Awakens, that really impressed me. I'm like, he's impressed me with this one. This is my first J.J. Abrams film that I've seen. So J.J., let's see, after you make 9, please stay with Disney, okay? Because I just really prefer you to stay with Disney. Remember Taika Waititi, guys? In an interview, he said his parents, like, they should have named him J.J. Abrams because they wanted Taika to be involved with Star Wars. Speaking of which, guys, I think Disney already did this with, like, Episode 8. Like, they switched things around with Luke, like, make it into, like, a little comedy a little bit. Do you think Lucasfilm would hire Thor Ragnarok's director Taika Waititi to make, like, a comedy Star Wars film? Because if he does, I hope he hires Chris Pratt, because Chris Pratt, he wants to be in a Star Wars film. That would be so freaking amazing, guys. I want to see Chris Pratt in a Star Wars movie. Like, maybe he could be an outlaw in the, like, another outlaw in the Star Wars universe too, because, you know, in Guardians, he starred as an outlaw. Who knows? But I'm hoping they'll cast Chris Pratt in a future Star Wars film. Sebastian Stan, we need a solo Luke Skywalker film, because Sebastian Stan, like the Winter Soldier, he looks a lot like Mark Hamill in his, like, younger years. I'm like, this is amazing. They need to cast him as Luke. Because, like, we can get, like, a Luke Skywalker film, like, before A New Hope, you know? That would be awesome. I don't know. Disney definitely has the future plan for Star Wars, and hopefully they can continue impressing us with the films and TV shows. I'm excited for Jon Favreau's The Mandalorian. Isn't that supposed to come on ABC? I hope it does. We need to get the first, like, Star Wars show on ABC. That's, like, you know, live action. That could be sweet. But still, yeah, you don't hear a lot of people talk about Star Trek, guys, because they've known its history. They know how bad it's going down, and seriously, Star Trek just needs to stop. They need to stop. They know, like, they know their competition with Disney. You know, Trek. They're not going like very well, and if they're like, okay, Star Wars is still better than us, we have to stop all projects. I can see them saying that. Like, I can hear them saying that, you know. It's just one of those feelings. But yeah, which franchise do you prefer, Wars or Trek, guys? Yeah, like I said, us Warriors, we're more awesome than the Trekians, whatever you call them, because they're just a bunch of lame-os. Seriously, Star Trek has no purpose in life whatsoever. It's just a garbage franchise. It's just another one of those garbage franchises you want to forget for a very, very, very long time. I don't even mention Star Trek a lot because I know how dead it pretty much is, because yeah, I hear nobody else saying it anymore. Yeah, so Star Trek, you need to stop permanently, because you know Star Wars is winning. Yep, I think we all can agree on that, right, guys? Yep. Alright, that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And please tell me in the comments, are you a warrior? Tell me, are you a Star Warrior? I need to know from you guys, my awesome fans. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for bye. May the Lord and may the Force be with you guys always. Love you guys. Peace out, guys.